first.
LeBron, coming in tonight, you spoke about how you might have to channel your inner Cavalier and do it alone without a superstar. How refreshing was it to have Mike do what he did, James Jones do what he did early, and even Mario?
We knew we had to have a full team contribution tonight. It wasn't going to just come from me, and it was great to see Mike make himself relevant again in this league. I told him that on the court, and it was great to see him, finally get his touch. And JJ has been doing that, but JJ came out very aggressive. Made a few jumpers, started the game. Even had a 4-point play, and Rio is starting to be more assertive, more aggressive offensively. And it's great when you get a contribution like that and feel the stat sheet is, definitely helps us.
LeBron, the Heat's first possession, you were on the wing. Mario was going to pass it to you. You waved him off and went in the post and then scored on the block. You talked about going to your post-up game a little bit more. Was that a conscious effort? How much did you talk to the coaching staff and other guys about doing that?
Well, I didn't really have to talk to the coaching staff, really. I mean, when you lose, you're not playing with CB, our base our number one priority when it comes to post-ups. I knew I definitely had to do, more of my damage down there. And for the most part, that's where you see me at tonight. I mean, either if I was rebounding the ball, if I wasn't rebounding, pushing the ball up the court, I mostly try to play in the low post or at the elbows, keep the defense trying to attack and, have the short game. And I was able to definitely attack when I had it, and when it opened up for my shooters, they made shots.
LeBron, was it something that the Raptors were doing in the second half, or something that you guys weren't doing as a team when they kind of stormed back like that there?
It's when it comes to a fast team, athletic team, they're one of the best. I think they're number one in the league in fast break points, and they started to get those. Some that didn't get in that first half, and that definitely opened it up for them. When we missed shots, they started to run. Some of the shots Bargnani missed in the first half, he started to make. I mean, he's a really good player, and the same with DeRozan. So it was good that we was able just to weather the storm. All teams are going to make a run. We didn't want it to be that much, but we was able to still, regather our composure and execute offensively and defensively.
LeBron, what's your involvement as far as Spo made the switch tonight from Mario to Carlos to start? Do you talk to Carlos? Do you talk to Mario? What's your, as a locker room voice, how do you handle that going forward?
Absolutely, and it's tough. It's tough, for Carlos. And it's tough for Rio. Sometimes you expect, to be the backup point guard, and you come in, now you're the starting point guard, and, vice versa with Carlos. So, we need both of those guys. They've played some great minutes for us this year, and even though, it's been switched as far as who's the starting point guard, who's the backup point guard, we both need them to contribute, when they're out on the court.
Ron, Eric said that when you guys went back and watched the film from the end of the Hawks game, it was almost surprising how much the ball got stuck at the end of games. Is it hard to remember to move the ball and share the ball when the lineups are changing so much? And what did you guys do tonight to make it
I think that's the trust that Coach Bo was talking about, that we're continuing to get better with. As we get more comfortable with guys out on the court, you start to trust more. Guys are put in a situation, and you've been there with them before in games, in the previous games, so you can go to those options. So, as the practices go on, we start, playing with different lineups. As the games go on, we start playing with different lineups, and we go down the stretch with these combination of lineups that we have. That word trust will continue to get better.
LeBron, Mike said that you told him at some point during the game, welcome back, after he started hitting his shots. Did any part of you feel a little bit guilty for your jersey being the one that got his thumb caught up in it a little bit?
Well, yeah, I've been just in Mike's ear, and we got Mike here for a reason. I think we all know why he was brought to this team, and that was to spread the floor for the attackers, and myself and Chris and D-Wade. And when he's shooting the ball, it looks just like a practice shot. I mean, he got one of the best, jump shots, one of the best releases that we have, one of the best forms that we have in this game. And every time he shoots, the crowd feels it, we feel it. It feels like it's going in. So, just like I said, I told him, welcome back, and it's good for you that you're now relevant once again. And now, teams are gonna, I think probably when we go to New York, they will have Mike Miller on the scouting report.
Yeah, LeBron, playing power forward, is that something you would like to do more in the future, even when Chris comes back?
It doesn't matter. Whatever it takes for our team to win, You know, I've played all 5 positions this year so far. So whatever it takes, you know, if we need to go to a small lineup and Chris plays the 5 at times and I can play the 4, we can do that. You know, if I need to play the point guard, if I need to play the 2 or the 5 sometimes, you know, we just have those options. It's good to have those combinations out on the court, you know, for Spo.
Do you think your inside presence had a positive effect on the perimeter game tonight? It was a team high 16 3-pointers.
Well, absolutely. I mean, I attract a lot. I attract a lot of eyes when I get the ball. And I was able, you know, when they started to double or, you know, I just caught a few guys just peeking, you know, while I had the ball in the post, I was able to find some shooters. Found JJ, found Mike, found E-House for another one, and found Rio too. So, you know, I attract so much attention. D-Wade attracts so much attention. Chris attracts so much attention that our shooters are always going to have some good looks. Thanks. Thank you.